Today is December 20th. Our readings come from Isaiah chapter 7 and Luke chapter 1. As we stand days away from Christmas, the readings bring us the very heart of the mystery we are about to celebrate. That God is doing something entirely new, but He does it quietly, gently, through a simple yes of a young woman. From a divine perspective, God had chosen her from the beginning to accomplish His purpose. She was filled with every grace and blessings. That is why she is greeted by the archangel Gabriel, "Hail, full of grace." But from a human perspective, Mary is not powerful. She is not wealthy or influential. She is young, unknown, and living an ordinary life. And yet, God, in His infinite wisdom, chooses her. This alone tells us something beautiful. God does not wait for perfect conditions or impressive credentials. What God looks for is openness from our part. God enters the world through humility and trust. Mary's question, "How can this be?" It is not a denial or refusal. It is simply about an honest question of someone trying to understand God's will. Faith does not mean that we will never have questions. It means we remain open. And when finally Mary responds, she offers one of the most courageous sentences ever spoken. "Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be done unto me according to thy word." With that yes, that fiat, God becomes flesh. Salvation begins not with noise or spectacle, but through obedience and surrender. Prophet Isaiah speaks of a sign. "The virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel." Emmanuel, God with us. This is not a distant God, not a God who watches from far, but a God who enters our life, our confusion, our struggles, our pain, our everyday experience. God chooses closeness. This gospel speaks directly to us as Christmas approaches. Many of us feel unprepared. There are unfinished tasks, unresolved worries, strained relationships, quiet fears, uncertainties about the future. Like Mary, we may not feel ready for what God is asking of us. But God does not wait for everything to be perfect. He waits for a willing yes from our part, our surrender, our obedience to His will. Mary teaches us that faith is not about control, it is about trust. It is about saying yes, even when the road ahead is unclear. When we open our hearts through prayer, forgiveness, generosity, love, and service, Christ is born again within us. As we enter these final days of Advent, let us ask Mary's grace, the courage to trust, the humility to listen, and the faith to say yes. Emmanuel is already near. All that remains is to make room in our hearts. May you have a blessed day in the Lord.